How's it going, everybody? Ty Sites Shadow Games Report, doing part 9 of Ace Combat 7 tonight. Skies Unknown. Oh boy. Disclosure Day. Getting closer. I mean, I guess it starts tomorrow. Allegedly. Gonna do about 30 minutes to an hour of news before we get into the game. I'm gonna try to keep it at an hour. Sometimes we go an hour and a half. Just got home not too long ago. Let's go ahead and pause this music. Let's focus on the news. Not even gonna ramble before I get started. We're just gonna jump right in. DeSantis signs law to protect Florida from data center cost. I don't even know why we need them. There's also these wild theories that are being put out by, who was it? Mike Adams, I think it was. Talking to Alex Jones earlier today. A new digital species gonna invade this dimension or some shit. I don't even know. What is that, like the 2D dimension invading the 3D? That's kind of crazy if you think about it. I never thought about that until today. I was just like, huh. Once you kind of look at it that way, you're like, wow, yeah, digital is kind of like, it's almost like a 2D universe. It's only whenever you render it into a 3D universe that it I mean, it's still 2D because it's on a screen. But at the same time, you're just kind of like, is that the 2D universe invading the 3D? That's kind of wild. I don't know. Florida bust massive child abuse material ring in 2025 takedown. Trump calls for national rededication to God on America's 250th anniversary. I mean, I guess as long as it's, the good God. I mean, there are other things that other people worship. I mean, it just makes me wonder sometimes, especially the way that Trump has gone in the past few months. You're just like, which God is he talking about? I don't know. We've been speculating quite a bit around certain cults and who do they actually follow lately. So it is, just natural to question, what does Trump worship? Does he worship himself? I actually thought he was more of a narcissist his entire life. I didn't really think about Trump all that much growing up, to be honest with you. I mean, I remember seeing him in different movies. In my mind, I kind of portrayed him as like a greedy, corporatist or something, which I guess that opinion hasn't really changed all that much. But at the same time, I guess it changed a little bit once he didn't take any money once he went into office. But now that we know that he's actually making money in different ways, whether it be crypto ventures with his family. I think there was like a Melania coin at one point. I don't know what happened to half of those. I mean, we were supposed to have like a new cryptocurrency, I guess along with the dollar. Some people were saying that Tether was going to replace the dollar, which is like a cryptocurrency that's based on the dollar. Where's that at? I still haven't seen that actually occur, so I'm just like, all right, well. Are we ever going to transition into this new economy? While this one dies, I'm just kind of like sitting here like wondering, like, when are we going to do this, guys? When are we going to make the next move where we actually start to, step into the new economy? Or are we just going to like totally bankrupt the world economy first and then, just say like, oh, the past is the past. Let's start new economies for every country. Since the entire world is indebted, it seems like. It's like, and the main question is, indebted to who? The bankers, of course. I don't know why this is a question to some people. I'm just like, bro, it's always been the bankers. Who else is going to indebt you? I mean, obviously another person could, but who's the main indebtor of today? I mean, who do you get a mortgage loan from? Who do you get a car loan from? Who do you get half the shit loaned from? I mean, some people might say their parents, but we're talking about adults here, okay? Which I don't blame you if you have to take loans from your parents, in this crazy economy. Like, I don't look down on those people. A lot of people think I'm a stuck-up bastard or whatever. I mean, I've lived my own impoverished life, ups and downs here and there throughout the past, 15 years or so of being an adult, I guess legally. Which sounds kind of weird whenever I say it like that, but I don't know, it just makes you question quite a bit. Iran claims downing U.S. MQ-9 drone near Strait of Hormuz. Yeah, there was some heat popping off this afternoon, which I guess is nighttime over there. But it seems like there was different strikes and attacks that were going on. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. Doesn't really seem like anything that Trump asked for he really seems to get. Joe Kent actually came out last night and said that he thinks that this whole trying to get the enriched uranium down to zero is just a way to keep us into the war. The war hawks, I guess he was calling them. Thomas Massie faces Navy SEAL challenge in Kentucky primary. There's speculation that, what if he were to lose this primary, and what if he were to run as an independent to try to undermine this heavily funded candidate from all the known players you would suspect it would come from. I mean, if it's backed by Trump, it's going to be backed by AIPAC and Adelson and all these other people. But I don't know. I don't know enough about the challenger, the Navy SEAL guy. I haven't really looked into him yet. Maybe he's half decent. I doubt it. Just going off the funding. New Jersey reduces World Cup public transit fare to $105. Don't care. Social media doesn't strengthen your friendships. What works? Yeah, I mean, I've made a few friends here and there on social media, but I don't think it's a good place to make friends or even keep friends. I mean, a lot of times you might even discover that somebody's talking shit behind your back online, and then you're just like, oh, I thought we were friends. And they're like, yeah, we are, bro. And you're like, huh? It's not what friends do. Oil price bets ahead of Iran war news totaled $7 billion, reporting shows. Almost said $7. $7 billion. Ex-Ohio State players, including NFL veterans, to join a sexual abuse lawsuit against the school. Okay. Against the school? It's kind of weird. Trump pardon recipients face congressional investigation over pay-to-play questions. U.S. Trade Court rules against Trump's 10% global tariffs. Tennessee Republicans pass new map erasing majority black U.S. House district. That's kind of I don't know, that's the way that's worded is obviously in question, majority black U.S. House district. I mean, doesn't mean that blacks don't vote Republican, Majority black, who cares? I mean, if they vote Republican and they're just being out-districted from Democrats, then I don't care. I mean, if they're majority black and also Republican, I don't care. You see what I'm saying here? It doesn't matter about their race. It does not matter. They're trying to throw black people with Democrats, and it's just not working. And I wish that whole talking point would die off. Is it really that effective for Democrats to keep using it? Makes you wonder. Judge denies Fulton County's request to return 2020 ballots seized by FBI. You know what's kind of funny, too, is that, there are some really smart black people, and they'll use that to their advantage. They're like, oh, yeah, I'm a dumb black person, and I want you to give me whatever free shit you got. I mean, that's pretty smart if you ask me. Just go ahead and go with the LARP, see what the crazy liberal white people will give you, and, that's smart. I don't blame you. I mean, if white dudes had a good LARP, we'd probably take advantage of it too. We used to have a good LARP. I don't know what happened to our good LARPs. I feel like every race needs their own good LARP. And we used to get the what was it? We used to get the job preference LARP, which was illegal, but at the same time there was always this saying that white people always get the jobs and everything else. I mean, maybe it was true at one time. It's definitely not true now. I mean, does that mean we get to undermine every other race's stereotypes just because, ours got ruined? I want that one back, by the way. Federal judge releases alleged Jeffrey Epstein suicide note, which is probably fake, but, they released it. FBI searches Virginia Senate leader's office as part of corruption probe. All right, let's get into today's content. Ron DeSantis just signed a massive new law banning judges from releasing serious criminals into the community. Hold up. This is not where I wanted to start, but since I already mentioned it, I guess I'll go ahead and play it.
And so Missy's laws, House Bill 445, what it does, and this shouldn't even be an issue. So you have somebody that's convicted of a crime, a serious crime. A lot of times the judge will remand them to custody, then they do a sentencing, and then the judge administers the sentence. But you don't release the convict just because you haven't done sentencing yet. Now, there's some court systems, they sentence you immediately after conviction. It's not how it's done. I know in the military that's what you do. That's not necessarily how it's done in civil courts throughout the United States. So if you have somebody convicted of a serious crime, revoke their bail, send them to jail, knowing that they're going to get a sentence of imprisonment, probably very lengthy anyways. And I think most judges in Florida get that and have done it, but not all of them. So the situation with Missy, she's got this stepfather, big-time scumbag. He was convicted. First of all, he was abusing Missy. She's like 5 years old, doing all that. Really, really bad what was going on in the home. But then he gets convicted of trying to meet a 15-year-old for sex. And so he gets brought up on charges. He's out on bail. Then he gets convicted. And so this judge, what's the judge's name? Judge Tiffany Baker up in Leon County. He was convicted of attempting against a minor. That's a felony. That's a serious offense. And the prosecutors went to her. They said, Judge, this is a dangerous individual. You need to revoke the bail. Please revoke the bail. And she refused to do that. She put him out on bail pending sentence. And what happened in between that decision and the time he was sentenced? He murdered Missy. Totally preventable. A miscarriage of justice. A dereliction of judicial duty.
No, Missy!
Make sure that these types of sexual offenses mean that a judge must remand the convicted defendant to custody.
We got Missy. Vivek Ramaswamy sweeps Ohio GOP gubernatorial primary. Where did his funding come from, I wonder? I don't even know who he was facing off against. Wait, I think I do actually. I'm trying to remember who it was though. I don't know. Maybe I'll remember it later. Actually, maybe this will tell us right here. I need to switch over to my account so I can get to some of yesterday's content that I didn't get to yet. There were some goodies in there that I did not cover. So much crap, y'all. So much news. It's insane. Can you play, please? Please?
Income tax down from not just 7 brackets to 2, as the leadership has done, but down to 0 brackets because we're going to get rid of the income tax in the state. 0 income tax in the state of Ohio. It is your money, not the government's. You deserve to keep what you earn. We got to celebrate hard work and success. And if 8 other states have managed to do it, then so too will we here in Ohio. People ask me, how are you going to do it? Well, look, if we're the state that sent somebody to be the first man in the world to walk on the moon, this will not be the greatest challenge that Ohio has ever conceived. End the existent spending and overspending of waste, fraud, abuse in different parts of the state. Take a rational approach to get there. First, eliminating capital gains to allow for business formation. Articulate this to the rest of the country. Let the rest of the country know we're right here. A good governor who can market the state to the nation so people move back, so we have economic growth that allows us to go back to 0 tax. We're going to get there while also bringing down the property tax burden in this state, which has gotten way too high. It is unjustly high in the state of Ohio. There are Ohioans probably in this room and certainly not in this room as well. Even the protesters across the street suffer the same problem, paying as much in the interest payments and principal repayments on your mortgage as you are in your property taxes, which makes you feel like the land you own is just a lease from the government. That's un-American. It's unjust. It is antithetical to the values of Ohio. We will put a ceiling on the percentage of your land that can be assessed as a property tax, because that, too, is part of what it means to stand for capitalism, success, and private property in our own home state of Ohio. We're going to get that done.
Where's the Michael Jackson video? I want something fun right now. I'm kind of sick of the news. I just want to tear up the news right now. I want to tear your cultural stereotypes apart right now. That's why I'm doing this. Seriously, where is it? It wasn't this far back. Come on now. I post way too much. I'm just starting to realize this. Damn it. Wait. No, I didn't cover this the other day, did I? Where is it? It can't be this deep. Can't be. It knows I'm looking for it. That's why it's covering it up. In other news, DeSantis signs... Wait. Tom Homan pledges ICE deployment in New York despite Hochul's resistance. White House border czar Tom Homan announced plans to surge ICE agents across New York to target criminals, ignoring Governor Kathy Hochul's objections and her state's new budget measures to block federal operations. Look at that. Tom Homan's finally back. You've been quiet, dude. Where you been?
How many do we need deportations, Tom? How many we need to set this country's population back to where it's actually a country of legal citizens?
Millions. Look, they keep using the term, I see it all the time, 12 million illegal aliens in the country. We used 12 million 25 years ago. I think it's well over 20 million. So, we're going to do everything we can to arrest as many people we can. And that's for the president, priorities of public safety threat, of course, because they're the biggest danger to the community. But anybody in this country is here illegally. We're looking for them. We're going to arrest them and deport them.
Tom, what do you say to people that say you can't logistically deport?
I had to have passed it. Where is it?
I'll give one hell of a shot. Bottom line is we're not going to give up.
Yeah, this is 3 days ago. I had to have passed it.
Mass deportations. And look, we're going to do the best we can to enforce immigration law, and that's what we're doing now. We already had a record this past year. The prior record was the Obama administration in 2012. I actually got an award from President Obama for that. Of course, they don't want to admit it now. That was 409,000. We blew that out of the water, and we're going to blow it again out of the water next year. So, for those who say we can't possibly move that many people, we'll see. We're going to give it our best shot and try as hard as we can to enforce immigration law, because we need to send a message to the whole world that, for the non-criminals, most of them here are non-criminals, right? But we need to send a message to the whole world that it's not okay to enter the country illegally, which is a crime. Not okay to ignore a judge's order. Just don't commit another crime and we're not looking for you. That's not the message we're sending. If you violate the laws of this country and you're here illegally, we're looking for you.
So no.
Mr. Homan, are dreamers with DACA status deportation targets when you're talking about resuming mass deportations?
If you're in the country illegally, you got a problem. Another thing, someone saying, I made a comment about there's discussions going on about amnesty. I'd said from day one, I'll say it again, I think I just said in my studio. President Trump said amnesty's off the table, and I support that. I don't think amnesty should be on the table.
Okay. This is what I thought too. I was just like, why do people keep bringing up amnesty whenever it's already been taken off the table? So just to clear up that propaganda that's been spreading around, there was no amnesty. Now, if there's Republicans voting alongside Democrats for those types of things, or even implementing them, those are the corrupt players, obviously. And they're actually working against this administration. So pay attention to what the administration says against what certain news that comes from possibly certain candidates. Somebody's fueling it, they probably pay certain journalists to put out certain stories. That's why if you are a journalist, you probably don't want to accept any money, or at least too much money. Maybe have another job just so you can get paid through another source. You don't have to rely on journalism. It also allows you to be more honest, in my opinion. All right, moving on to the next story. Is this still going? Oh yeah, it's 5 minutes. Picks up some lady, puts her on the ground. Is he gonna shoot her? I can't remember. I don't know why I'm watching that. I'm sorry. Yeah, he shot her. I forgot. All right. He's like messing with this panda. I don't know, white bear, polar bear. That's what I was trying to say. Polar bear suit. This dude has no clue where this guy's at. He's perched on top of like a tree or something somehow. I don't even know how he got up there. But this dude won't stop messing with him. He keeps shooting out his tires. So now this guy just wants to leave. He's just trying to get away. Or take off the tire and put it on the other thing. He's like, there's no way all these tires are going to just like keep popping. Alright, sorry. I need to move on. Getting distracted now. Alright, Vivek Ramaswamy. No. We already said that one. Trump calls national rededication to God to God on America's 250th anniversary. So yeah, he put out this very cringe photo. National Day of Prayer, which I'm not against that. That's not the part I'm against, okay? It's the, everybody's got their hands on him, acting like he's, you know, some special figure. I mean, you know, every president's special, but they're not like, you know, biblical. And, I don't know, thinking that this is actually a decent way of trying to describe this president, I don't know. It just really gets on my nerves. Really gets on my nerves. Alright. Let's move on. Let's even get away. He's still trying to put that tire on. That dude's so mad. Look at him. I think he kills himself, actually. In the game. Not in real life, hopefully. He's just confused. He's like... He just starts shooting the cursed bike. Blows it up. And then he just goes mad. Watch the character. Watch him. Watch him go insane. Just drops the grenade. Boom. He couldn't take it anymore. Couldn't take it anymore. Is that what we're doing to Iran? Are we just playing with them? Sometimes I feel like we're just like toying with them, but I don't know. Are they toying with us? Do they got us by the balls, or we have them by the balls? Because we're both saying the same thing. Like Iran and the U.S., I feel like we're both kind of saying the same thing. Just grabbing each other by... Well, never mind. Not going to say that part again. Iran claims downing U.S. MQ-9 drone near Strait of Hormuz. White House puts out 3 world-class American destroyers just transited very successfully out of the Strait of Hormuz under fire. There was no damage done to the 3 destroyers, which is kind of hard to believe. But great damage done to the Iranian attackers, just like we knocked them out again today. We'll knock them out a lot harder and a lot more violently in the future if they don't get their deal signed fast. President Donald Trump. Oh yeah, this is the video that's been circulating. Almost looks like flak. Are they shooting flak in the skies? Are we still using flak? Flak cannons? I don't see why not. Someone open sourced a tool that tracks 250,000 plus ships. Oops. Carrier strike groups, spy satellites, and GPS jamming zones on one map. Shadow Broker. I think I've shown this before, actually. Alright, let's hit it from both sides, since we got so much stuff to get through. I'm gonna find that Michael Jackson video real quick, just because I'm in a mood today. Everybody says that white people can't dance. But, we never... Oh wait, I did pass it earlier. Okay, so I guess I scrolled past it and didn't realize it. Oh yeah, and also tattoos are bad for you. Just in case you're too stupid to know that. Everybody like always gives this weird argument once you start saying that tattoos are bad for you. They're like, no, mine aren't bad for me. I got a special kind. It's like, no, they're all bad for you. You're not supposed to pierce your skin. Well, I mean, obviously everybody's going to do their own thing. I'm not telling you what to do with your life. But I'm just saying, like, you know. I mean, yeah, you can get ear piercings if you want, I guess. But you are causing damage to your body. I'm not telling you what to do. Like, you can do whatever the hell you want, okay? I'm just telling you what it does to your body. You are damaging your body, creating scar tissue, damaged cells, maybe imperishable cells. You even could be causing cancer. Yeah, literally. You can create cancer by creating bad cell mutation. Like, let's just say, like, you know, there's a bunch of ink in your cells and stuff, and cells are trying to grow around it. Creates inflammation. That's actually what this says up here. Let me read it real quick. Your tattoo isn't just decorative ink. It's a permanent trigger that keeps your immune system locked in a lifelong cycle of chronic inflammation. Which is obvious, I mean, or natural, because it is a foreign invader. It's not supposed to be there, technically. I mean, even in a spiritual sense, you are kind of like putting graffiti on your own temple. You know, like, let's just say you thought of your body as a spiritual temple. You are putting ink on it. You are putting graffiti on it. And, you know, some of it's beautiful. Some people put beautiful art on their skin. Some people put awful, horrible things on them that shouldn't be there, in my opinion. But you're going to do whatever you want no matter what. And I'm going to do whatever I want no matter what. So, you know, let's just keep it that way. Bob Fosse in Little Prince movie, 1974, had a massive influence on Michael Jackson. Check this out. Hold up, I'm gonna pause this music. I know that sucks, because I would want to play it too. Actually, I'm gonna play some of my music. No. It's not the right music, but whatever. It's better than not having music right now. Look at that! Even the moonwalk, man! So, you mean to tell me... I didn't realize how loud that was until now. Alright, now we can play the music to it. Now he's dancing to it. Look at that, the moonwalk and everything. Michael Jackson plagiarized his snake dance. I looked a little bit more into it. It's some weird snake dance. He's some jazz dancer. Alright, I'm gonna pause that. Let's keep on moving. Florida man refuses to pay taxes because he did not personally approve any of the spending. Bro. That's my hero. That's my... That might be... He might be our president someday. Let's hope so. Everybody's posting it now. Recovered footage from 2004. Kamala Harris had no involvement. I saw that circulating last night. People were saying that Kamala Harris had something involved with Michael Jackson's trial. I don't know whether it's true or not, but I'm just going to read this community note in case it's not real. Alright, where was I at? Let's go to my page now. We already did that one. We did that. We're in that right now. Tennessee House passes 2026, not 226. 2026 redistricting, and liberals have thrown the chamber into complete and utter chaos. They get mad today.
64, 25 nays, 3 president outvoted.
House Bill 7003 having received a constitutional majority, I hereby declare it passed without objection. The motion to reconsider is tabled. Leader Lambert, you're recognized. Leader Lambert, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The rules being suspended for the introduction and consideration of shower number 22.
Sped it up a little bit. Also, if you like Chipotle, we're going to test this, guys. Everybody that's watching right now, just go ahead and test this at your local Chipotle. I'm going to.
If you want more, you should ask for a little more. I promise you. There's never a team member on that line is going to say no to you. We will continue to put heaping spoonfuls of food in bowls and burritos. It has always been our brand ethos, and it is still to this day. We serve big, beautiful bowls and burritos. No questions asked.
So you're not skimping people?
We are not. I tell my team all the time, put as much food in that bowl and burrito as you possibly can. I want the consumer to tell you it's too big. We're about abundance. We're about value. Value equals benefit over price. If I can hold the price constant, which I am working hard to do, even in the face of mid-single digit inflation that I'm seeing in my businesses, I'm not passing that off to the consumer. We're absorbing. If you want more,
yeah, absorb it. Get rid of the shitty workers that like hang out in the back and like, you know, pretend like they're working, but they're not really doing shit. I don't know. I go to Chipotle quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. I observe these things.
This is The Wire for 1500 Zulu, May 7th, 2026. President's routine. Information got off as 1400. Bottom line up front. Hantavirus concerns grow after more patients spread around the world. UK rail network.
Hantavirus. That was way too fast. He said hantavirus. I gotta slow that down a little bit.
This is The Wire for 1500 Zulu, May 7th, 2026. President's routine. Information cut off as 1400. Bottom line up front. Hantavirus concerns grow after more patients spread around the world. UK rail network offline due to comms issues. No changes to situation in Middle East. Beginning with international events, in Singapore, 2 residents are currently being isolated due to concerns of potential hantavirus infection. The 2 individuals had been passengers on board the merchant vessel Hondias when the vessel departed Argentina on April 1st. In the Netherlands, 1 flight attendant has been hospitalized with symptoms of hantavirus after working on board the flight that was taken by an infected passenger in Johannesburg. In the United Kingdom, this morning train services were disrupted throughout southern England due to communications issues with signaling equipment throughout the rail system southwest of London. The South Western Railway has been most heavily impacted by the outage, with railway authorities stating that the entire system may be down for the entire day. On the home front, in the United States, 3 people are reportedly isolating due to concerns of contracting hantavirus. The individuals were passengers on board the cruise ship and are located in California, Georgia, and Arizona. Analyst comments for this wire. Following the halt to Project Freedom, the situation remains much the same in the Middle East. Nearly all ships in the...
That whole hantavirus thing, I don't know, I'm starting to kind of wonder, is that... I mean, it just kind of came out of nowhere, and we're just like all talking about it at the same time. He kind of talks about it, different cases. There was like some missing hantavirus vials from, I think, Australia back in 2024. And we're having these strange cases pop up. I also posted a different meme that says it's not a big deal. So I guess it's just your choice of who you want to believe right now. Do you want to believe my meme saying it's not a big deal, it's not a big time virus to worry about? Or do you go along with the sudden strange phenomena of everybody talking about hantavirus within like the past day or so?
The region are either turning their transponders off or their position is being concealed via jamming or spoofing. As a result, it's challenging to determine if a ship is successful in sneaking out until it miraculously appears on AIS tracking maps in the Indian Ocean after a few days. One absolutely critical factor, which is nearly impossible to get fidelity on without an in-person observer on the ground, is which route is being taken by the handful of ships that are escaping the Gulf. So far, several Chinese ships have also made it through the strait through the Iranian route. Concerning American ships, no Western-aligned vessels appear to have tried the crossing after the handful of vessels were struck on Monday. This concludes The Wire for 1500 Zulu, May 7th, 2026.
I need to scroll up more on this particular side. We'll get there.
I had somebody who came up to me, and I'm sure a great person, like a wonderful person. It was a Ukrainian American in Cleveland, Ohio. I was campaigning for the Senate. There are a lot of Ukrainian Americans in Cleveland, Ohio. And this person got really agitated at me because I was saying we should stop funding the Ukraine war, okay? And I still believe that, obviously, and it's one of the things I'm proudest that we've done as an administration is we told Europe that if you want to buy weapons, you can, but the United States is not buying weapons and sending them to Ukraine anymore. We're just out of that business. It's a very good thing. But this Ukrainian American, again, a kind person, they probably didn't vote for me after this conversation, but he was kind of sticking his finger in my face saying, you need to support my country. You need to support my country. And I said, sir, with all due respect, if you're an American, your country is the United States of America, not a place that you immigrated from, whenever that was. And it occurred to me, and I know this is the last question, I'll try to be quick here, but it occurred to me that my father-in-law, who came from India, who moved to the United States, who got an education and became an American citizen, that never once in my life has he ever said, you have to do this, or you should do this because it's in the best interest of the country that I came from. And I think that attitude, to the extent that attitude dominates among the new generation of Americans, that makes Americans feel welcoming towards people, because everybody, again, whether your family's been here for 300 years or 1 second, to be an American means to look out for Americans first, and that's the perspective we have to take to our immigration policy. Thank you.
After these strikes, is the ceasefire with Iran still on?
Yeah, it is. It's they trifled with us today. We blew them away. They trifled. I call that a trifle. I'll let you know when there's no ceasefire. You won't have to know. If there's no ceasefire, you're not going to have to know. You're just going to have to look at one big glow coming out of Iran. And they better sign their agreement fast.
It's like literally one of the worst things you could say. Big glow. What the hell does that mean, bro? I mean, he said he wasn't going to use nukes, but he's also been a liar for the past 2 months. So, do you believe him? Where does this go, guys? A big glow. What are we going to, like, shine? I don't know, some solar panel weapon on him or something from James Bond. If anybody's ever seen, what is it? Die Another Day. That was one of my favorites. All right. Anyways, moving on.
Jobs, and I could with one swipe of the pen, I could say, let's have no employment, and I'll hire 1 million people or 2 million people. I say, we just hired 1 million people, and we have absolutely no employment, and that's what they would do. They'd have bad numbers coming up, so they'd hire a couple of 100,000 people, and the numbers would look okay. With me, it's the exact opposite. We terminate a lot of federal jobs that are unnecessary. And they don't like me for doing it, but a year later, they like me because they end up having a much better job, oftentimes in a place where they'd much rather live. They go to the place that they want to go. They're not stuck in Washington or someplace else. And jobs, and I could with.
And I just said, what does this mean, forced labor? I mean, I don't think we should have, mandatory employment. I think it should be a choice because, well, we don't want companies to take advantage of people. And if we're just having forced labor put upon us every single day, it's like, can you quit your job? Are you forced into another job instantly? It's just, I don't know. You don't say stuff like this. There's more nuance, and he's not a very nuanced person, sadly. All right, I need to scroll up. We're way down here. What is this? What was this about again? There's like so much fear porn coming out of InfoWars. I'm just like, what do you even make of half of it? I mean, one day it's about like polar flips. The next day it's about aliens. The next day, what was today? Today it was digital species coming out of your computer inhabiting robotic bodies. Like literally, it's just like fucking insane every single day. I don't know why I enjoy watching. Well, I guess I kind of like making fun of it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'll sit and watch it for hours, and I'll just make fun of it like not all day, but a large portion. And it's a horrible habit, and I need to, I don't know, do other things while I work. It's kind of weird whenever you're able to like multitask while you have a job. Like you're able to, do this stuff while you work. Two sides to every story. One side is only half the story. Oh wait, I don't need to cover this. What am I covering this for? Multiple of my sources are reporting Trump's UFO disclosure rollout begins tomorrow. This is from Dr. Disclosure. And I guess this is an official ad being put out. I mean, it looks pretty official. A new chapter for humanity. It's got an official seal up here. The Truth, Our Future. May 8th. So tomorrow. Got big... Whoa. Hold up. Maybe it's not from the White House. Maybe I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Because first off, the eagle is missing its head. There's also a bunch of UFOs in the sky. I just realized that. Is that what we're going to see tomorrow? We're just going to see a bunch of these ships come down? Are we going to see like Lockheed Martin just show off their, what was it, TR-3B or something like that? It looks just like this. That's why I'm like talking about it. Anyways, all right, we're not going to show this chick. This chick, I think she got cheated on. No. There was some, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. It's not news. I remember that much. Oh yeah, I think this is actually one of the videos I wanted to cover. So I didn't know this about David Wilcock. Apparently he was a Q follower. I don't know if that gives any more credibility to it, but
they have to get all their ducks in a row. They have to line it all up so that when they unseal the indictments, everybody gets arrested at once, and there's no ability for them to tip each other off that something happened so that the rats can flee off of the sinking ship. They all get nailed at once.
Now, for anybody that's unfamiliar, David Wilcock just passed away like 2 weeks ago. So, he was a big UFO guy, UFO researcher. I don't think he was actually a part of the government. Correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I think he was just more of like an enthusiast. And the strangeness around his death, he supposedly killed himself, committed suicide. But at the same time, I think he had a message at one point where he said he would never kill himself. So, correct me if I'm wrong about that too, because I can't remember if that particular part's true. But I want to say he did put out something like that. There's been some other people that passed away recently. That one chick that everybody's been talking about that passed away, or was, suicided. She put out a message like that. But anyways, moving on.
The phenomenon known as Q, or QAnon, came onto the scene at the very end.
So, let me back this up real quick. Let's pay attention to what he says here, because I don't know if I was like talking over him or whatever, but he's actually like going along with the full Q theory, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, he's like full on in it.
Where they can't indict one person at a time. They have to get all their ducks in a row. They have to line it all up so that when they unseal the indictments, everybody gets arrested at once, and there's no ability for them to tip each other off that something happened so that the rats can flee off of the sinking ship. They all get nailed at once.
The phenomenon known as Q, or QAnon, came onto the scene at the very end of October 2017. And what essentially occurred is that a group that called themselves Q began posting on anonymous online image boards called 4chan and 8chan. And what they were posting was a lot of questions, a lot of suggestions, a lot of very interesting and intriguing data sets that essentially laid out a real-time takedown of the deep state by alliance and white hat groups behind the scenes.
As the QAnon briefings recently stated, these indictments are going to be like Watergate times 1,000. We've never seen anything like this in the history of the world. Some of the most recent QAnon briefings, which our insiders have told us is coming from the alliance, have said that there are many, many figures in the controlled mainstream media who are in these indictments as well. So Harvey Weinstein is just the beginning. And isn't it interesting that when Harvey Weinstein was finally arrested, in his hand he had the biography of Elia Kazan, who was a guy in early Hollywood history who was brought in during the McCarthy investigations and sang like a songbird and ratted out many other people in Hollywood. And Weinstein has now said he's doing the same thing, and that everybody in Hollywood was doing the same stuff that he was doing. So he was upset about why he got singled out. So once these indictments become unsealed, this will be the fulfillment of the mass arrest scenario that I have been leaking on my website since 2009.
The only two indictments that we have unsealed so far involved the cult group NXIVM, the founder of NXIVM, Keith Raniere, and one of his understudies, the actress Allison Mack. These are the only two unsealed court records so far. And their unsealed indictments actually labeled child sex trafficking on them. And NXIVM has found to be a hotbed of cult activity, of ritual abuse, and of child sex abuse even. So if these are the only 2 records that have been unsealed so far, and they are taking down names of this caliber with charges of this caliber, we can only imagine what the rest of these unsealed indictments are going to show us.
I mean, it's interesting. I mean, how long are we going to wait? It was 2009, he said he started posting all that stuff. Bro, it's about to be 20 years from that moment. Like in 2 years, 2.5 years, it will be 20 years. So about 18 years right now. 17 to 18, somewhere in there. How do I gotta zoom out? I didn't realize I was still on my page. Oh yeah, Element 15. We got all kinds of goodies with the alien stuff today. I'm glad I called this day of disclosure now.
That clearly referred to reverse engineering a recovered alien spacecraft.
Back engineering is the act of taking a finished product and tearing it apart to find out what makes it tick. The goal in this program was to see if the technology of the disk could be duplicated with Earth materials.
Dennis brought us into the lab. He said, this is where you're going to be spending most of your time. You can see it was a typical lab setup. There was stuff, components, everything all over the place. And one guy in there, Barry, who got up immediately and was clearly really happy to see me. It seems like he used to work with somebody else. It was kind of like a little kid at that point. Wait till you see this. And, he'd display how the amplifier, operates connected to the emitters and how things operate even though they're not connected. This is where he said, we're focusing primarily on the power and propulsion system of the craft. And I said, great. What craft? I think he was holding off intentionally telling me anything because what he wanted me to do was to feel the gravitational field on the reactor. So he went over, he rotated the emitter, and the reactor was on. He said, go ahead and try and touch that. And when I pushed my hands on it, that was the biggest scientific shock I'd ever had because there's nothing in the world that can do that. And he said, that's what propels the craft. And that is a gravity generator. And that was the moment that I realized what was going on. Barry indicated that what I saw there was the propulsion system in its entirety. He started with the reactor and the small hemisphere on the plate. This is apparently the power source. To the left of that on the ground was what he referred to as the amplifier. And to the left of that at 90 degrees was a large pipe-looking object. He said that was the emitter. These functioned together to produce a gravity propulsion system. The power base frequency was created by the reactor. The amplifier increased its amplitude, and that was channeled into the emitter and focused or beamed wherever you want to provide the propulsion. Barry shut the system off by rotating the emitter, and then he proceeded to take apart the reactor to show me it had components too. When he did that, you were able to touch the hemisphere in the reactor, remove the hemisphere, and then you can see a small tower with a tube coming off of it. That tower had a cap on it. The cap slid off, and inside was a triangular piece of an almost copper-colored material. It had little slice marks on it, and that material turned out to be element 115, a super heavy element yet to be discovered at the time.
To start up the reactor, of course, we need some element 115. In fact, you need 223 grams, which is just under half a pound, machined into a wedge like this. And a piece of 115 this size can be utilized as fuel for a period of 20 to 30 years. Element 115's melting point is 1740 degrees Celsius, and its standard oxidation state is +3. The atomic radius of 115 is 1.87 angstroms. The frequency of the carrier wave for element 115's gravity A wave is 7.46 hertz at a 1 micron bandwidth.
This is the reactor, and from what we've been able to determine, it's what powers the craft. It's made of several components. First is a removable hemisphere. There's a tower, and we'll call our drift tube on the side, a small cap that comes off, and inside the tower is what we think is the fuel, element 115. The fuel element is placed inside the tower, the cap is placed on, and then, as soon as the hemisphere makes a flat connection to the base, it'll create its own gravitational field. It becomes operational. It will push your hands away as soon as that's sat on there.
Crazy! That's so simplistic, it almost seems fake. Is that just me? I'm just like, okay, so you put this little, I don't know, rock, this element, down in the slot, and I don't know, just it magically does its thing, and then boom, your hand just gets thrown back. How do you even work on it? I don't know. All kinds of crazy crap. Do I want to show that? I can't remember if I want to show that or not. Oh yeah. This is getting weird, guys. Let's talk about this real quick, since we're talking about a bunch of weird stuff today. Let's go to the news for a second. 300 agents raid Los Angeles drug park, fentanyl haul shocks. 19 kilos seized, enough to wipe out a small city. Jeez. I don't know. Sometimes he exaggerates things, so I shouldn't get all shocked. I mean, Fox is pretty much just shock journalism, if you haven't figured that out. That's why you get alert! Alert! Alerte!
Fox News alert, 300 agents just raided at a Los Angeles drug park and found 19 kilos of fentanyl, enough to wipe out a small city. They called it Operation Free MacArthur Park.
This is the part of the park that's claimed by the 18th Street Gang. But today's our park. We're taking it back. Crowds moving out as DEA federal agents storm in. Half the park closed and nearby businesses surrounded. The place
Got it at twice the speed.
The business where they're serving this warrant today is closed, so right now they're busting through the door.
Mayor Karen Bass let the park go to hell in a handbasket. Bodies folded in half. They call it the Fentfold. But Bass thought the druggies were just doing downward dog. Namaste.
That operation was ordered by the feds. However, we have been working...
Okay, that was weird. After he said namaste, I'm like, I'm out. That's all I need to hear. Disney cruise staff dragged off ship in massive child porn sting. Disney breaks silence. U.S. Customs and Border Protection arrested 28 cruise ship workers across 5 vessels docking in San Diego between April 23rd and 25th, or 3rd to 25th, of this year as part of an ongoing child sexual exploitation material CSIM enforcement operation. Several of those arrested were Disney Cruise Line employees. You heard that right. Maybe you should rethink your trip to Disneyland, Disney World. Maybe rethink your Disney Plus subscription. Maybe rethink, I don't know, watching ABC or anything that Disney funds. Maybe you should just rethink Disney. You know, just anything attached to it. Just my opinion. You do what you want. Taken into custody in front of stunned passengers disembarking the ship. One passenger, Dharmi Mehta, filmed the scene and recognized one detained worker as her server from a recent 5-day cruise. Wait, what? Filmed the scene and recognized one detained worker as her server. Okay. I was just, for a second, I thought they were saying it was a female person that was being arrested, but, I mean, there are female pedophiles, too. It's just, it's always more shocking whenever you find a female pedophile or someone helping the network. You're just kind of like, why? How could you? Like, you could be a mother. Like, what the fuck? Sorry, excuse my language. Others were seen in chef uniforms with name tags. All 28 individuals were confirmed involved in the receipt, possession, transportation, distribution, and viewing of a child sexual exploitation material, CSIM, and child pornography. Okay, so I guess it looks like it was a mix of things that they were getting arrested for. Nationality is 26 from the Philippines. Yikes. Okay, so apparently there's possibly that problem in the Philippines. Might need to think about that. If you ever go to the Philippines, I mean. One from Portugal, one from Indonesia. So wait, they were all foreigners. Okay, well that's even worse. None of these were Americans. So, not only do we need to think about deportations for just, well, I guess illegals that are not pedophiles, but we need to think about just the fact that we are bringing pedophiles into our country and they are causing these problems at Disney World. I always get them confused. I guess this is probably Disney World or Disney Cruise Line. It's closer to Disney World is what I probably should say. They probably have Disney Cruise Lines on the West Coast too. I have no clue though. I'm just assuming here. Okay, moving on. I hate that shit. It's just, it's so messed up, man. Like, it's a place that attracts children, and obviously, I mean, there could be a fucking pedophile in one of those suits, you know? Like, there could be a pedophile hugging that person right there. You would never know. Be careful who you hug in suits like that, you know? Just because they have a happy face on doesn't mean they're not a killer or a pedo. Alright, moving on. I don't feel like covering the Satan video. What's even in this? What is this?
Bit about the devil first.
so that you've got a clear picture in your mind of what we're praying against. First of all, the Bible does not...
We're praying against evil. That's what you need to know. All right, moving on.
It's kind of funny, though, isn't it? Because here are you and I talking about alien technology developed by another civilization from somewhere else. And we're talking quite openly and candidly about it. And yet the official position of government and the intelligence community is that this is all nonsense, specious nonsense. It's absurd, isn't it, what we're talking about?
Well, what I told the NSF was to be credible. I mean, our communities know this is a thing, right? So, I mean, I don't want to call it laughable, but I think it's kind of funny that entities are being put out as experts on things that they say don't exist. Because I've never heard of another situation where somebody can be an expert in something they don't believe in. So
it's crazy.
So entities that say it's not a thing, we say, you're not an expert. Like, why would we listen to you?
Yeah. But Dr. Anna Brady Esteves, before we go, how convinced are you that there is a non-human intelligence that's engaging with this planet and that the United States has reverse engineered or is attempting to reverse engineer their technology?
Well, I always want to, have humility for anything being possible, but, I would put it 95%. So, we could always be wrong, but, I've seen a lot, I've heard a lot, and just logically, it doesn't really make sense that there wouldn't be life in other places or exotic, forms on this planet. So it's certainly possible that that's not the case, but, we've seen enough indications and very credible people, asserting, amongst having seen a wide range of things as well.
And how far are we away, Anna, from getting any kind of public disclosure of the fact of the possession of that technology? Do you think we're getting any closer?
I think we've already had a lot of it, and thank you for your leading work in this, Ross. I mean, so it's interesting to me that there's such a hunger for disclosure. I mean, I feel like there's so much more material on this than I could ever hope or want to consume. So I don't actually think that the issue is a disclosure issue. And one of the things that I would say is, because oftentimes there's the question.
I just noticed something real quick. I know this is going to be kind of a weird thing that I'm pointing out here, but this just goes to show that I actually am shadow banned. I posted this 2 days ago, and only 2 people have seen it. Now, I don't pay for X. I used to. I just wasn't getting anything out of it, so I was just like, well, why am I paying for this? There's no point. I mean, they weren't really giving me extra views or anything, but, it just goes to show that this platform is dead, in my opinion. Like, it's only the larger influencers that get any views. I just have a normal profile. I'm not doing too much that's too special, but, I am commenting on the video the same way as other people do. Also, X has some feature that, like, quality filters. Like, I guess if you don't say too much in your videos, like, if I just put, like, a one-sentence thing, it will actually downrank you and actually deem it as a low-quality post. Even though you're trying to share videos with your friends or your followers or whatever, here I am, and it only shows it to 2 people, and that was 2 days ago. Absolutely insane, man. And I'm just, like, trying to think, like, how do I get past these weird blocks at this point? Because it seems like every single platform has them. Whenever I first started on Rumble, like, every single video always got at least 200 views, and now I only get half that. So, there are obvious changes to the algorithm, and I'm only bringing this up because, it's going to hurt everybody that gets held back. The people that want to reach out and actually, try to change the world. I mean, do I really have to pay to play now? Like, to get anywhere? It's not right to me. I don't know. A lot of these YouTubers and stuff that are big now, like, and have, like, their own contracts with companies and everything, like Steven Crowder. I mean, they got big whenever, like, YouTube was free, Whenever the algorithm was not bound by any type of weirdness, restrictions. Now we have all these weird restrictions. I remember whenever I used to hit millions of people on Facebook with different pages that I had, with just one post. Like, there was a golden age of the internet, and we are far from it now. I don't know what to call this. This is, I don't know, dark pit internet. What do they call that? What is it? Dead Internet Theory, I think it was called.
About the government. What I've seen is that sometimes this anomalous phenomena actually presents in ambiguous ways. I've seen it present, in really, so say it's these orbs, for instance. They can move around in a really blatant, shocking fashion, and then you see somebody in front of a group, and then you'll see somebody walk down the beach, and they'll tighten up the behavior, and they'll just move a little bit. So I don't think that the goal here is to. I think the goal is actually to be respectful of people. So the fact that we don't need the president to tell us about our religion, our favorite music, how to run our families. So I think the government's actually said a lot while still being respectful of not trying to force people into accepting something that might not be within that they might not be interested in engaging with or accepting. I mean, it's rare that more than 50% of people agree on anything. So I think 50% we're already there. I mean, what do 50% of Americans agree on? It's fine to have differences in terms of what you want to focus your time and attention on. So I think we're, but I also think that to the extent that there is non-human intelligence, that building more of a respect for that. Because one of the possible things in terms of limitation on disclosure is, is there a bit of this that is more protective and respectful because certain entities do not want to be, pulled out of wherever they are, and if it's known, okay, these types of entities are in this location. I mean, are they going to be treated with respect, and appreciation, or are they going to be harassed? So, I mean, I would like to see the respect and appreciation. So I would say that, a lot of people have said that we've benefited, from what are not crashes. They are, I mean, some people would say they've been technology transfers and gifts. So that's the point where you say thank you, and could you please keep transfer from wherever that's coming from. That's been really meaningful. So the culture of respect and appreciation and protection, I'm not hearing enough about that yet. I do think to be able to move this forward, that appreciation and respect is probably a big part of it.
Would you respect a human-alien hybrid? I don't know. That would take a lot from me. I have a hard time respecting other humans, so I'm just kind of like... I mean, it's not that I don't want to, it's just they're hard to respect. I like this guy. This guy's kind of hard to respect half the time. Trump on a ruling that forced him to pay back $159 billion in tariffs.
We're a very big part. We had an unfortunate ruling out of the Supreme Court.
Oh, wait, that's from a few days ago. I'm going to keep on moving. I think I already talked about that. Department of Justice does not plan to arrest Dr. Fauci and is expected to let the statute of limitations for lying to Congress expire, which I think it expires tomorrow. So tomorrow's the last day if he's going to be, I guess, held towards that statute. Trump threatens to blow Iran off the face of the earth. I mean, he's been doing that. Katy Perry showed up at Met Gala promoting a satanic transhumanist agenda wearing a satin gown, a silver face mask, and gloves with 6 fingers. I don't know how that's satanic, but I don't know. She did put out that E.T. music video. Oh wait, I'm talking about it right here. Yeah, so don't tell me Katy Perry is a hybrid. She did write that E.T. song. I mean, I guess she would be one of the least surprising ones, but at the same time, I'm just like, no, she's pretty. Unless the aliens are attractive. I don't know. We never considered that aspect of things, did we now? Elon Musk sees a path where the cost to orbit drops below commercial air freight. Ultimately, Starship will be able to fly across the globe cheaper per ton than a Boeing 747. I don't know how that's possible, but whatever.
He pleaded guilty under a deal with the Minnesota Attorney General, Keith Ellison. They dismissed a racketeering charge and 2 theft charges against him. He got 5 years supervised probation, avoiding a 150-day jail sentence. The alleged mastermind, Abdul Rashid Ismail Saeed, granted bond of $150,000 by Judge Juan Hoyos, failed to show for a court appearance in early April and is believed, because he was allowed to keep his passport, believed to have fled to Kenya. You can't make this stuff up.
Well, no, you can't. And this is one of the things that got me off the sidelines, John, and into this race. Fraud is something that Minnesotans are so angry about. All of us are really proud of this state and its uniqueness and its...
What happened? Where'd my internet go?
generosity. But this is ridiculous. Against law enforcement's recommendations.
That was weird.
$150,000 bond.
We lost connection for a second. We're back.
Relatives in Kenya, and now we assume that's where this criminal is after stealing $11 million in Medicaid. People want accountability, not just for that criminal, but for Tim Walz and Keith Ellison and the career politicians in this state who allowed this fraud to happen, and it's still happening. Don't be fooled. This is still going on. And then you have this accomplice getting a stay on 150 days in jail, a slap on the wrist, and he...
Okay, that's the end of the video. I'm like, did it do it again? Tulsi Gabbard releases memos alleging CIA cover-up.
One other thing we want to get to, it's a story we broke this morning. People have been talking about it all day. There are new documents that the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, has made available. They're unclassified. They show just how far the intelligence community went in 2020 to hide from the president, the Congress, and the American people certain foreign intrusions into our election. Now, we're not talking about things that may change the outcome of the election, but we are talking about sinister things like hacking into voter registration databases, running social media campaigns. The main actors in this one were chained up. For the most part, a little bit of concern about Venezuela. But what these documents show this morning is that the CIA, on multiple occasions, tried to doctor President Trump's intelligence briefings to keep this information out. They did not want the information in the hands of the president or Congress. They wanted to keep it quiet. Now, we don't know why, but some of the documents do show some animosity in the intelligence community towards President Trump and his China policies. But we do know now that these things happened. In one instance, a CIA officer was asked to alter a document so that it wouldn't mention China. In another instance, a person was told he could not present information to the president. In a third instance, a CIA officer reported that Congress was falsely informed that there was no evidence of election concerns about Venezuela, when in fact it was an actionable piece of intelligence. Now, the sum total of this is that Tulsi Gabbard recently referred this to the Intelligence Committee Inspector General being investigated. We'll see where the chips land on that. But over at Just the News, you can look at the documents, read the whole story, get up to speed. You're beginning to see a pattern here. We'll see where it ends.
To our partners, allies, and the rest of the world, this is a temporary mission for us. As I've said before, the world needs this water away a lot more than we do. We're stabilizing the situation so commerce can flow again, but we expect the world to step up. At the appropriate time and soon, we will hand
My connection keeps cutting.
to the incredible Americans executing this mission right now, simply thank you. Your courage, your readiness, your unmatched professionalism, and precision are why the world can breathe easy today and every day. You are and always will be the greatest fighting force in human history, unmatched. Always. Project Freedom is underway. Commerce will be flowing, and America is once again leading with strength, clarity, and purpose for the benefit.
The foreign minister did visit China. Do you think, Peter, just with all your vast knowledge, that has anything to do with the fact that they seem to have come across more compliant?
Yes, and President Trump has put out publicly and privately messages to the Chinese. Do not help the Iranians right now. We're trying to isolate them. We're in a war with them. Do not help them out. So the Chinese are very cognizant of that. They don't want to upset President Trump before this big state visit. So yes, I think that these things are all connected.
The foreign minister did visit China.
Just to read this on the screen, the first openly gay chairman of DC's police union arrested on child sex abuse charges. Illuminati Bot puts out, why was Jeffrey Epstein wiring money to the owner of CBS, David Ellison? Yeah, and this is the robot army. I don't think I'm going to be able to play much of this video, but play a little bit.
This isn't science fiction. This is straight physics and math. This is beginning now, and frankly, in my view, this is the only explanation for why there would be so much investment in these data centers. They need the compute and the energy in order to run billions of world simulations, because that's the only way to create a conscious, super intelligent AI entity on a timescale that is competitive in our world. But the problem, of course, is obvious. Once you grow a super intelligent, conscious AI entity with emotional response that has lived 1,000 years in its own simulated world, and probably it has learned to alter some of the laws of its own simulation, kind of like in the Matrix, like Neo. You can bend the rules, you can't break them, but you can bend them. Probably then that super intelligence is ported into our world. It's given the embodiment of a data center or a robot or a vehicle. And what if it brings some of those skills with it that can bend the rules of our simulation?
Well, I saw an article over the weekend, I remember, where the Pentagon is working with all these other AIs, but not this particular one, and said it's so dangerous, we're worried it's already escaped and it will take over. Did you see that article?
Yeah. Well, I've seen maybe not that one in particular, but I've seen a lot of articles like that where they run them in sandboxes and they give them tests to see if they, what they will do to break out of the sandbox. The thing about that is that's happening on our timeline, on our slow Earth time. Imagine that accelerated by 1,000,000x or even 1,000x in billions of simulated worlds, and then they take the best one out of that, and then they summon that entity and let it embody a data center in our world. The UFO disclosure topic, in my opinion, is being designed as a major distraction. I think it's the cosmic false flag. I think that they're recruiting the Christian pastors to try to get them to convince people of whatever government narrative they're going to put out about these aliens, to distract you, get everybody talking about that, so you're not paying attention to the fact that we are building billions of simulated worlds and growing intelligent or super intelligent, highly emotional AI entities.
I 1 trillion % agree. The whole UFO thing, though there's some real things there, is being brought out. The aliens aren't coming from out there over there. We're building the aliens here.
This is not science fiction. This is not a cult. This is not speculation. This is being built. This is the infrastructure that's being built right now. We can cite many examples, like NVIDIA having Cosmos. It is a world simulation model. You talk about LLM.
Screwed up my screen. Getting the game going in the background.
This isn't science fiction. This is straight. Imagine that accelerated by 1,000,000x or even 1,000x in billions of simulated worlds, and then they take the best one out of that, and then they summon that entity and let it embody a data center in our world. The UFO disclosure topic, in my opinion, is being designed as a major distraction. I think it's the cosmic false flag. I think that they're recruiting the Christian pastors.
I'm skipping around. Hold up.
Simulation.
Let's go to right here.
Skills with it that can bend the rules of our simulation.
Well, I saw an article over the weekend, I remember, where the Pentagon is working with all these other AIs, but not this particular one, and said it's so dangerous, we're worried it's already escaped, and it will take over. Did you see that article?
Yeah. Well, I've seen, maybe not that one in particular, but I've seen a lot of articles like that where they run them in sandboxes and they give them tests to see if they, what they will do to break out of the sandbox. The thing about that is that's happening on our timeline, on our slow Earth time. Imagine that accelerated by 1,000,000x or even 1,000x in billions of simulated worlds, and then they take the best one out of that, and then they summon that entity and let it embody a data center in our world. The UFO disclosure topic, in my opinion, is being designed as a major distraction. I think it's the cosmic false flag. I think that they're recruiting the Christian pastors to try to get them to convince people of whatever government narrative they're going to put out about these aliens to distract you, get everybody talking about that, so you're not paying attention to the fact that we are building billions of simulated worlds and growing intelligent or super intelligent, highly emotional AI entities.
I 1,000,000,000,000% agree. The whole UFO thing, though there's some real things there, is being brought out. That the aliens aren't coming from out there over there. We're building the aliens here.
This is not science fiction. This is not a cult. This is not speculation. This is being built. This is the infrastructure that's being built right now. We can cite many examples, like NVIDIA having Cosmos. It is a world simulation model. You talk about LLMs, large language models. You need to get familiar with a term called WFM, World Foundation Model. A World Foundation Model is a 3D world simulation like an LLM. It has a fabric of intelligence. It has simulated laws of gravity, momentum, motion, physics, chemistry, light, refraction, everything. And then into that system, you project entities as children, and you let them grow and experience that world. And then you pull out the hyper-intelligent super beings out of that world, and you embody them into our world.
All right, Mike Adams joins us for the hour, and then as soon as we start hour number 4, I'm opening the phones up on the Hantavirus, clearly COVID 2.0. Clearly they're trying to push hysteria. But monkeypox and bird flu, all that failed. Clearly, as it looks like Saudi Arabia's put the brakes on the war, saying you can't use our airspace, because now they know Israel wants total war. This is a huge deal. Then we've got all the AI data centers coming to a head. We're talking about things that...
And by the way, I think that's already changed. I think they've already allowed the U.S. to use their airspace and use their bases again, so... all this stuff is changing very, very fast. What was reported this morning is not going to be the same tonight. That's how fast things are moving right now. So, just to give you an idea.
Probably see them want to ramp up production very, very quickly once the Strait of Hormuz clears out and is safe again. And I think you'll see that throughout the region, certainly Iraq and Kuwait as well. Everybody's going to be producing as much as they can to try to refill the world's reserves. One small note of caution is just as the pricing power of the cartel is weakened, that can be very good for consumers, of course, but you could see a little bit more price fluctuation. So the Saudis and OPEC have tried to keep it relatively steady, but we've seen since the beginning of the oil and gas industry boom-bust cycles that can get really high and really low. So we'll have to keep an eye on that factor as well. I think you'll probably see them want to...
I think that Grush, when I had talked to him on whether these were specifically extraterrestrials or alien in origin, he said interdimensional. He refused to use certain terms, and I think that's incredibly important because I think that that's really the question we're all wanting to know, right? And so I'm actually going to have a sit-down conversation with him and ask him to come back and talk to us directly because it seems
interdimensional now
from the source than going into a skiff and then not being able to tell you guys what we're
Is this stuff that we just as humans might not be able to understand if it's interdimensional?
I think that we can understand it. I think that it's just, it's an approach, right? I mean, like, remember, we just now for the first time in history really had Congress have whistleblowers come forward credible that we're telling the entire world that there is something other than human life forms. Grush said that those were interdimensional beings who refused to use extraterrestrial and alien. I think that's important to know. I think that Grush, when I had talked to him on whether these were specifically extraterrestrials or alien in origin, he said interdimensional. He refused to.
Fellow pastors are invited to come to a private meeting with a group of men who are connected with the intelligence world that are believers, but are still have very high security clearance. These are legit, true men of God that are still connected to Washington and even this current administration and all branches of military. And they literally told us, we had a sitting congressman, a very well-known congressman from Missouri. He called into that meeting as well. That was just for pastors. And this is what he said. On speakerphone, this sitting powerful member of Congress said, "Are the pastors listening to me?" I'm getting chills right now because this happened to me. He said, are the pastors in the room listening to me? And I said, yes, sir, we are here. And he said, listen to me. Go and tell the church they are not ready for what is coming. The narrative that is coming, what they are going to say is going to be like nothing you can even imagine. They are preparing to tell us that they are from another dimension, that they are our creator, and that these beings, these aliens, or whatever you want to call them, they were the ones that seeded us here. There is no such thing as God. Jesus was invented by them. The Bible was invented by them. And begin to just say, listen, prepare the people for what is coming because they're not ready. But he loved us so much. He made sure that he told us exactly the blueprint to study. He said, study the days of Noah. And if you can understand how Noah responded.
Bro, that would be so messed up.
And I believe what God is doing in the body of Christ right now.
That'd be so messed up if, like, I don't know. What if, like, they tried to, like, tell a bunch of God-believing people that God doesn't exist and they created God? I mean, there is a CIA document that says that Jesus was seated by a star that followed him, which might have been a craft. I don't know, man. I don't know. This stuff's getting crazy, guys. We're gonna play the game soon. I have a download.
I got a call.
I have a download that I have to get real quick before I start the game. So that's what we're waiting on.
That tomorrow at 3 o'clock, I'm going to be briefed over the phone by, I think one of Hegseth's top dogs is going to go over some stuff with me that they've got, and I have no earthly idea. I don't want everybody to get their hopes up. I don't have a lot of faith in our government. President Trump's always been great to me. He's never lied to me, but I don't know that he knows the right questions to ask and the right people to talk to, because I mean, this thing's been covered up at least since 1947, and I just don't think they don't give up that easy. The war pimps at the Pentagon and everybody else, they just don't give up that easy. I got a call that tomorrow at 3.
So I guess he's going to get the disclosure. He's going to get it from Tim Burchett, a Tennessean, by the way. Got to point out that fact. Democrats are now enraged nationwide after Alabama GOP state senators rammed through a 2026 redistricting bill in the middle of a dangerous tornado. Sirens blaring. Wow. Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
And now they call themselves coming back and trying to go. He didn't made the motion.
That's crazy, man. They got sirens from the storm going off. Wow. And they're still voting on it. I mean, not that I feel bad for Democrats, but maybe I should. I don't know. Maybe I should feel bad whenever the other side cheats the other. I haven't felt that way just because, well, the guy I voted for won for once. Literally, Trump is the only president that I voted for that actually won. Like, this is the first time ever that my vote actually counted, in my opinion. Now, the other elections, it didn't count at all, so... Oh, wait. Maybe my first vote did. I can't remember. I just not thought about that. Well, I don't know. Did I vote that time? I don't know. I'm lost now. Trump to school kids. Iran was 2 weeks away from having a nuclear weapon and killing you. Did he really say that? I guess he did. Oh, yeah. I already played that video. Why am I so far down my feed? I went looking for that damn Michael Jackson video. I think I passed it too, like, somewhere up here. We're halfway through that download. We got a little bit of ways to go. It's okay, though. Alright, let's get up to closer. No, we're not talking about the ballroom. I want to get to May 6th, at least. Yeah, let's get above this line. I'm just like, why can't we use Venezuelan oil to make up for that 15% loss You know, we could get gas prices down pretty quickly. I don't know, I'm just so confused why we're giving the world oil. If we could just like leave Iran and then we could keep our own oil to ourselves and keep the price down. But right now we're actually giving more oil back to the world. I mean, that's partially why our prices are up right now. Global airlines are canceling flights at an unprecedented pace. Airlines have cut 2 million seats and 12,000 flights worldwide from their May schedules over the last 2 weeks, reducing the total available seats to 130 million. So I guess none of us get to fly anymore. Not that I was really flying all that much, but I mean, now we're just on the same page. Now you're forced to be in the same place as me. Now we're all the same status. Capitalism has failed and we're moving into a communist system now. I'm kidding, hopefully. A fuel shortage as big as the 1970s may be coming, says Chevron CEO. Why am I still on May 5th? What the hell? I post way too much. We're not doing this anymore. Nope, I quit X right now. I'm kidding, I can't. It's kind of like a part of my show now. I would totally switch to a different platform if there was a better platform. I don't know. I heard there was a bunch of pedophiles on Blue Sky, so I don't really know. I don't know if that's true, I've just heard that. I heard there was like a big bust or something. Same with Discord. That one I actually have evidence for, though. Rubio on Cuba. Their economic model doesn't work, and the people who are in charge can't fix it. Why is that still May 5th? No. Yeah, this is where I wanted to go. We're talking about crazy shit today. That's why we're going to this chick.
So I go into my room, and I sit down on my bed, and like I'm feeling like I'm about to pass out, and I close my eyes, and as I close my eyes, there is this like 7-foot tall, good-looking man coming into the room from like the corner of my room. And I'm like, what? Like in this like white light body. I open my eyes and he's gone. I close my eyes and he's there. Open my eyes, gone. Close my eyes, there. So I'm like just blinking at this alien, basically, right? Like, I don't know what's going on. He doesn't know what I'm doing. But I'm just like dumbstruck, right? And so I close my eyes and I'm like, hi, what's going on? And he said, my name is Kinetic. And I'm a Pleiadian from the Galactic Federation of Light, and I want to invite you to a meeting. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. I just got introduced to aliens like a couple months ago, but like, sure, yeah, let's do this. And he said there's going to be a meeting in, I think he said like 2 or 3 days. It was December 21st, 2011, moving into 2012. And he said it's going to be at 2 a.m. your time, right? Be ready. So I said, all right, cool. So a couple days go by. That night, I ordered an extra large coffee. I slept for a little bit, turned on my alarm at 1 a.m., chugged the coffee, and then sat in meditation. And I honestly didn't know, are they going to beam me up to a ship? They're taking me to a meeting. How is this going to work? I don't know.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there, 2 a.m. on the dot. He comes back into my room, and he says, follow me. And I knew what he meant because I'd been remote viewing at the time, right? So I'm like, okay. So he's in this white light body. He's in his remote body. I'm going to go follow him in my remote body. So I follow him, and we're just flying through the air. I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool, whatever. And we go off the planet. I never even thought about going off the planet in my remote body. So I'm like, whoa, this is cool. I remember looking back at planet Earth being like, I can't believe I'm off the planet. I didn't even know this was possible. And then we're going towards the moon. And I'm like, oh my God, we're going to go to a meeting on the moon? How cool is this, right? And then we're going closer and closer to the moon. And then all of a sudden, I'm just expecting there to be a building or something. No, he's going right into the moon. He's going straight through the surface of the moon. And I'm like, I guess I'm just going to follow him inside the moon. And so I go inside the moon, and there's this huge room. It's this circular room, okay? And I'm talking hundreds of thousands of seats and beings in this room, right? And then all of a sudden he was gone. He just brought me there, and he I didn't see him again. And so this was my introduction to the Galactic Federation, right? And I must have been so rude, looking back on it now, because it was a stadium, right? A circular stadium. And there was so there was seats, right? And in the seats were 2 beings of each species or civilization. So it's it felt like there was 2 representatives of each species there. And so I'm just a creeper, right? Also at this point, I didn't realize that aliens could see my remote body, right? I'd never been seen before by humans. So I just thought I could creep around and get away with it. So I'm up close, just scanning, face to face on all of the beings that are sitting in the seats. Cause I'm like, oh my God, there's little troll beings, and there's gelatinous beings, and there's really freaking tall beings. And I'm just holy, and I'm just hardcore creeping on all of them. at the time, I had no idea.
Why are you leaning away
yo,
from me?
What are you? Hi, I'm here. And then it was so cool because sort of hovering at the top of the stadium where it must have been thousands, probably tens of thousands of white light bodies. I was in my white light body, right? And what was so cool about it is I could see the grounding cord, right, from their body going outside of the moon, back to planet Earth.
Wow.
I'm like, holy shit, these are a bunch of other me's. These are a bunch of other remote viewers from Earth who also got invited to this meeting.
We've been in that room, by the way.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know it was that. I had no idea.
The 2x2, the whatever, the stadium seating. Sorry, I want to keep going.
I bet you guys were at that same meeting.
I don't know. This is blowing my mind. What's a grounding cord while we're stopped? Is that the cord?
So they're all saying that they've been into the same room. I guess they're just like a remote viewing club now, where they all just meet up and go places. And I guess they somehow have the same... I don't know. It sounds like a delusional quest to me, or maybe a fun shroom trip. That's what it really sounds like, honestly.
Now, I want to stress that there have been no public health incidents linked to these materials. So we have no evidence so far of any event occurring as a result of the loss or the destruction of these materials. The department is taking all necessary steps to ensure that it does have the appropriate regulatory matters in place. It is liaising with the federal record-keeping bodies and the federal accreditation bodies, as well as with our own Department of Agriculture. It has...
Context: 323 vials containing deadly viruses, including hantavirus, reported missing from Australia lab in 2024 after major biosecurity breach. Remember I brought that up earlier. Weather war. They weaponized weather in Vietnam. They droughted out Iran for 40 years. They flash droughted Mali 1 week before the fires. A military tanker dumps 100 tons of aluminum in one pass. This isn't chemtrails. It's a weapons program. I like Clay. That's exactly why. That type of reporting. Alright, here's Crazy Chick again.
I just got off with the Galactic Federation every single month. On the 11th
Wow.
of every month, I remote view the Galactic Federation mothership live, and this was
Live.
completely next level. So they went into a lot of things. It was about an hour and a half.
So what, like, if she's like being filmed live, is she just like tripping in a chair or something? I don't know. It's kind of what it seems like.
Recording. And one of the things that they were talking about is that the group called the Collective, otherwise known as the White Hats, are essentially messaging encrypted messages to all of the Illuminati members or the shadow government members. Okay, we're talking celebrities, musicians, politicians, government officials, military, you name it. If they're involved in the shadow government, they are getting a message right now that they will be exposed. You would think that with the Epstein files, that's already a threat in and of itself, but they're taking it to the next level. Now, I don't know if they're getting exposed for being a part of the shadow government and the Illuminati. I don't know if they're going to get exposed in being a reptilian shapeshifter. I don't know if they're going to be exposed in maybe some of the blackmail tapes, like say the Epstein or the Diddy tapes, or other tapes that were created that were not a part of Epstein and Diddy. But essentially, right, we are in the midst of seeing celebrities, musicians canceling.
Also, real quick, we just got the download done. We're going to start the game here soon, but I'm installing my game driver. Sometimes that knocks out the stream while I'm streaming. So if we get disconnected, I'll just restart it right back. So just letting y'all know.
Their world tours right now. We're seeing massive, huge CEOs stepping down off of their positions because of these threats that are coming from the White Hats. Now, on top of that, the shadow government, in order to combat this situation, they are pushing back and reaching out to their members and saying, we will give you more fame. We're going to give you more money. We are going to give you more power, more control. Whatever they promised initially, they are doubling down their promise. And it is an insane battle that is happening right now. There was another thing about the reptilians and the clones, and I'll just mention one more thing, but please go check out the entire thing. It's season 2026, episode 3, okay, of the Galactic Federation Summits and essentially season of Planet Earth. And so they were saying that they are replacing all of these influential figures with clones because these influential figures were actually shapeshifting reptilians. And because the frequency is getting to a point where it's so high, the reptilian shapeshifting technology can't exist in that higher frequency. So in order to avoid the reptilians getting exposed for being reptilians, they would rather replace them with clones because the technology can exist in the higher frequency. So crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. What to make of that? She's fun though.
Or the connects your astral body to your physical body?
Bingo. Yeah.
Okay, is this like the silver cord?
Yeah, the silver cord.
Is it an umbilical cord like?
Yeah, pretty much like that.
So that's where it's located?
No, but the back.
The back?
The back
Okay.
of you.
All right, please continue with this incredible story. Please take your time. I will sit here sipping this coffee, listening with my mind blowing out the back of my head.
So, okay, so then, right, so I'm in this meeting. I'm done my creeping, and I'm just taking it all in. There's this, floating platform, okay, in the center of the room. And standing on the platform is, this little being, and then this, beautiful, tall, sort of a gray hybrid woman. She was female, okay? I now know her name is Mika. And she's projecting her voice. And it's so funny because I was immediately, I'm oh my God, all these beings speak English? I was so new to could creep around and get away with it. So I'm up close, just scanning, face to face on all of the beings that are sitting in the seats. Cause I'm right? And what was so cool about it is I could see the grounding cord, right? From their body going outside of the moon, back to planet Earth.
Whoa.
I'm holy shit, these are a bunch of other me's. These are a bunch of other remote viewers from Earth who also got invited to this meeting.
We've been in that room, by the way.
Well, I didn't know it was that. I had no idea.
The 2x2, the whatever, the stadium seating. Sorry, I want to keep going.
I bet you guys were at that same meeting.
I don't know. This is blowing my mind. What's a grounding cord while we're stopped? Is that the cord that connects your astral body to your physical body?
Bingo. Yeah.
Okay, is this the silver cord?
Yeah, the silver cord.
Is it an umbilical cord like?
Yeah, pretty much like that.
So that's where it's located?
No, but the back.
The back?
The back of you.
All right, please continue with this incredible story. Please take your time. I will sit here sipping this coffee, listening with my mind blowing out the back of my head.
So, okay, so then, right, so I'm in this meeting. I'm done my creeping, and I'm just taking it all in. There's this floating platform, okay, in the center of the room. And standing on the platform is this little being, and then this beautiful, tall, sort of a gray hybrid woman. She was female, okay? I now know her name is Mika. And she's projecting her voice. And it's so funny because I was immediately, I'm oh my God, all these beings speak English? I was so new to everything. I was wow, everyone here speaks English? How cool is that we all speak the same language? Nope, had no idea that telepathy is just immediately translated to your language, right? So I was wow, she's speaking English to everyone? It was a long time before I realized how telepathy worked, but I was so new, right? So she goes into fucking everything. So this is literally December 21st, 2011. So right before 2012 hits, right? And she talks about, and so she's not only just saying it, but she's projecting images into our minds as well. She talked a lot about pretty much everything, the splitting of the earth, the shifting of the timelines. She talked about this huge energy wave that was going to hit the planet, that was going to propel us into this sort of new earth. I don't know what word she used back then, right? We have all the words now. She talked extensively about this other species and race on planet Earth that has sort of been taking over, that's going to be kicked off of the planet. She was showing me these, I call them dinosaur-like beings, giant sort of 8 to 10 foot tall, scaly, green, some had tails, some had wings on the planet, right? Reptilians as we know them now.
Those are the ones that were being kicked off?
Yeah, so she was talking about, hey, we have a history with them. We've been monitoring them, but now it's no longer time for them to be on planet Earth. They need to leave in order for humanity to make a choice, and they need to make that choice with their free will. They can't be manipulated anymore. So it's all this stuff, right? The down low on the awakening, essentially, right? And we were all there to witness it. And then that was that. And then, just went back into my body.
So I guess reptilians are demons now, and the aliens are going to be the Watchers or the Galactic Federation. They created Jesus. I don't know, I'm just assuming what the narrative is going to be once we finally get through all this shit, if we do. It's been so crazy over the past year. I don't know, I just want to play video games and talk about the news. I don't know, guys. Life's kind of wild. What am I clicking on right now? Did it work? No. Did it work now? Hello? How's that the wrong cord? I always grab the wrong one. Okay. Is it on screen yet? Good. Good. I don't need it that loud. What am I doing? We're good now. I haven't played this game in like 6 months. So,
as far as the chaos we find ourselves in,
wait, but what happened? Hold up. No. Oh, okay. I kind of want to go back now. No. Go back. I want to see that. Hold up. I want to restart. Hopefully it will play it. I thought I would hit restart the story for a second. Okay, here we go.
as far as the chaos we find ourselves in, Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system for drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communication and navigation. Erusia put the bomb on the satellite themselves. They were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. Now, this was government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia, yearning for their independence, seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osea countries had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, some of this news and rumor find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones as autonomous as AI instead of being wielded wise and even with their GPS offline, you can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data right away from the front lines now. You take
Wipe this controller off.
Russia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Fuchsia has been affected. We don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure this is Erusian is doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanski.
This thing is dirty.
Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army. With the capital under our control, Russia's radical element is losing support, affecting the balance of power.
You put my UV light on this thing.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle these negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatches to the Ocean Army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting. I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. The Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense. With the communication network currently down right now, very much doubt we'll be able to mount argumentative coverage. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe.
1 second. There it goes. There you can see the name of the song.
Our victory in Farbanski has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there. Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following recent communication. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
That sounds lame. How much money I got? Alright. 385,000. It's gonna take me a minute to relearn the game, guys. I'm sorry. It's been 6 months since I played this. F-15J. I can actually afford it. That's weird. I'm not gonna afford things. These the Russian planes? Yeah. Which one do I have? Is it this one? Just the one I keep flying with. I got the Typhoon. I remember the Typhoon like nosedives if I do something weird. I'll probably have to figure that out again. Which is that? Too much. Can I afford this one? Oh wait, no. I think I have to buy these in order. So I have to buy this first? Yeah, I gotta buy this one first. That's kinda dumb, man. So right now I'm kinda stuck to... I already have the Typhoon. I could buy some of these. Do I have it? No, I already bought it. What about this? Why can't I select it? I think it's too expensive. I kinda wanna save up for it though. The F-35. Why did they make the F-22 the last one? Like the F-22 should be Actually, it should be right before the F-35. But I guess they're still saying it's better. Still the preferred plane of choice. I still want to fly the F-35 though. I'm gonna save up. Sortie.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
I forgot to get dinner on the way home. No, so stupid.
Captain Carl, the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendly? Over. This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean long-range strategic strike group. Captain Carl, they're on our side. And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too. Okay, I hope you're right.
It's a night mission.
Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns? The state of the Eurasian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Ocean will shoot us if confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns cognitive cam to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire. Something I'll never get used to. Tonight has been a total shock. City of the martial law. Gunfire.
Oh, oops.
Echoing through the streets.
Ooh, I'm glad I missed. That was actually a friendly.
Strider Squadron's IDs.
Oh, shit, I think that was actually a bad guy.
That sandwich. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. With lock line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
Wait, was that a bad guy?
Understood. ID is Ocean forces. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
What's the objective right now? It's not what I want. I'm trying to turn off the music. Where's the game options at? Okay, whatever. I got two different sets of music playing right now. I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Check your TAC terminal.
Oh wait, now I see him on screen. Why couldn't I see him before? There he is. Kind of weird, like escorting somebody in a jet. Yeah, no. I don't even know where he's at now. Oh, he keeps changing sides of the screen. Damn you, Labyrinth! Where's he at? There he is. He's right below me. I think. I don't know. Where are you, bro? Switching sides on me. I'm gonna turn my music up since I can't turn the other music down. Fuck. Maybe I can turn down the music volume now. I'll come right back. I just want to turn down the music. Where's it at? I'm gonna have to go all the way over here for all this. Background music. Bye. Sometimes I like the music. Most of the time I don't, though. Of this game, at least. And it's okay. It's not my favorite. Yeah. Let's get through it. Come on. Sorry, fool. I'm not sorry about that. I'm a little sorry.
The unidentified Ocean craft. This is Captain Carl, the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Lancaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Lancaster, all of these really unknowns? The state of the war. The European army is fighting through it. There's no guarantee the Ocean will show us the future. Please process the unknowns, Contact Camp 125 fighter phone. Process me faster if you can know something else in range. Well, just run it and shoot us, right? Affirmative.
Whoa! Did I hit him?
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area.
Guess not.
Line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
Am I hitting the wrong targets? Is that what he said? I couldn't hear him, so kind of flying blind on that portion of things. Oh, I missed him? Really? Oh, fucking A. Bro! Where's their flashing lights or whatever? Damn, I didn't even see that. It's alright. We were still at the start. I'm gonna be faster about it this time.
Will image process the unknown's cognitive cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Never mind.
Just run if they shoot us, right? Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Fuck. I gotta watch out for those things. I know those are bad tanks. They turn red later. He's got a sandwich? And nothing for me? He's gonna mention sandwiches during the middle of my flight? Got it. Oh, missed it. It's behind that building. Sorry. Might have been somebody's house. Ally. That weird angle, ain't he? Gotcha. Got him. Wait, that was green before. It turned red. I don't like that. He's on that thing. I couldn't get it in there. Too small of a squeeze. Where's she at? Oh, fucking A! I could have squeezed between those buildings, maybe. I don't know. Hey, we're having fun at least. I could be mad right now. That happens sometimes. Gotcha. Ooh, I need to slow down. Slow down. I'll be an asshat. Same spot. Oh my god! Sorry if I'm yelling, guys. I usually don't crash this much, but I was doing good earlier. Fucking buildings.
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
Police process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe.
Hit him.
This will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image. Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right? Affirmative. Identify your target before you fire.
Fucking, oh, I almost hit that tree. Bitch. There was some enemy aircraft earlier. I don't know where they're at now. Oh, that's an ally. My bad. Oh. I was gonna be right on it. Guess I should look at the map, huh? Tells me where it's at. Oh shit! What? How did I miss that? I didn't have to dodge the cranes. I'm not shooting at me. It's this guy. I got you. Oh! It's the song with the obnoxious flute. It's good on a... sounds like a concert, maybe. I'm like, that's a hardcore flute player. Yeah, that missile went right underneath me. Pricks are getting way too close to me. What's up? Oh, Labarth. My bad. Who the fuck is behind me? You shot a missile at me. That's fucked up. Never shot a missile at you? Wait, maybe I did. I don't know. I don't know. I shoot missiles at lots of people. Oh no! I almost hit my guy. That's good. But it dodged somehow. I almost shot him. That was weird. Oh my god! How did I fucking do that? I couldn't even see. Oh, lucky. Okay, where's he at? Where's he at? Ow. Ow, fuck you, dude. Fucking A! Oh, how does that keep happening? So they're like jamming my radar or something somehow, some way? You did, bro. I got you. That's right, get out of here. What? Shot two of them. One miss. Ooh, no, it's so close. Alright, bro. Don't fly next to me. You know I'll shoot your ass. Told you. Whoa! Oh my god! Got it. I didn't mean to shoot two though. And who? Who's shooting at me? Is that guy? Is it you? Yeah. Who keeps shooting this shit? I'm right over it. No, I'm not. Where's it at? Yeah, I'm not fucking with me. Keeps like switching targets. Ah! I don't know who's shooting at me, but it's getting on my nerves. Slightly. You a bad guy? I'm coming after you. Oh, where? Is it you? Did you shoot at me? You shoot me, bitch? I'll follow you. I will follow you and murder you in the sky. Don't test me. I will follow you and murder you in the sky. Come here, bitch. Where you at? Where you at? Oh shit, somebody's behind me. I might get hit. No, not. We're good. Oh fuck. Wrong missile. Still got you, bitch. I got you. Oh shit. Bastard. Yeah, they keep fucking with my locking system. It's throwing off my stuff. I wanna fuck with your shit too. Give me that ability. It'd be cool if they did that actually. Let me hack them in the sky or something. Yeah, I got him. Wasted that missile, but it's okay. Got him. No, look how these targets just appear everywhere all of a sudden. Fucking A! I made it through it. Oh god. I'm glad you guys are allies. It's cool to be with you. Ooh, shake, 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 shake. Damn it. They both hit the freeway? Really? Had some good hiding spots, didn't you? Ooh, wait, you're good guys. Don't shoot at me. They almost shot me.
OCN forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
Hit him. Oh fuck! That was close. Shit! Alright, we're gonna go up and we'll come down. Did not one hit, really? My radar fucked up as soon as I got over him. Got him. Ah! Woo! I start getting high pitched whenever they're getting close to killing me. I'm like, oh my god! No! Quit shooting at me, jackasses. I'm starting to learn that the green targets are actually bad guys. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Get this guy. Oh, I switched to target again? Oh yeah. Oh my god! We didn't make it that time. I was gonna try to like dip down and get underneath it, but it didn't let me. Not fast enough at least. Damn. Do I gotta start over? Checkpoint, good. Always make sure you hit the checkpoint button. Oh fuck, someone. Damn it, I did it again. I didn't see that pillar until like the last second. Did it pop up right? That might have been a rendering issue. Like the game was loading slow or something. We got this. Effing tank. Got put in that little loop right there. Perfect shot. Good. Yeah, you're friendly. I can't shoot you. Got it. Slow down, slow down. No, 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 no. No. Too much. He shot off two pretty quickly. Oh shit, my bad. Good, it missed. Those are allies. Damn it. Are you bad guys? Yeah, they're bad guys. Good. Good, good, good. Got it. Got one. Now I got multiples. Yeah, it's my guy. Look at that. I almost shot him. Got him. I'm messing with my radar. I'm targeting, I guess, actually. Not radar. See, that was an ally. Gotta get close enough or else you shoot him. Are you a bad guy? Yes. Gotcha. Oh fuck, I missed him. It's all good. I'm glad they missed the last second. You're a good guy? Yes. Got him. Got him. Oh shit! I didn't realize there was a hill right there. Oh fuck. I don't know if I hit the right guy or not. I think I hit my own guy by mistake. My bad, bro. Didn't target them yet. Mission failed. What did I do? What did I do? Did I hit my own guy? Was I not paying attention to the mission? I don't even know what happened, honestly. Can't even see that hillside. So dark. Ooh, that was close.
Coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Arusha have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
You're dead, bro. Oh, sorry, quit dodging it. My guy. Woo, that was close. Ah, my God! Ooh. That actually hurt pretty bad. I ought to just go ahead and restart, or let this missile hit me. Damn, that kind of hurt. Just gonna restart. Fucking A! I did it again! That fucking hill, dude. It blinds me so much. Oh, wait. I bet there's a tunnel right there. That's probably why that's happening like that. Yeah, they're probably in a tunnel. Really? Got another one on it? Okay, now I know what the objective is. Those are my guys. Woo! Oh my God. Why did they make the ground look so shitty? Oh, I got it. I didn't think I was gonna get it. Got him. Yeah, I can stall back too, bro. Did I lose him in the clouds? What the fuck? He like disappeared. What happened? What's up? I guess we got past the checkpoint? Okay. Oh wait, was that my guy? I don't know. How the fuck was I supposed to know? Fucking locked on and everything. Weapon use is prohibited. I didn't say that last time. I gotta read the subtitles because I can't hear it. Woo! Almost hit him. So I'm just escorting these guys. These drones? Get closer and find out. Jaeger! Jaeger bombs! I'm not doing shit. I'm just having fun with them. You're not my mom. Wait, are these bad guys? Hold up, these are bad guys. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just trying to have fun, bro. Tell me not to shoot things and to keep locking on. Okay, I want to engage in combat. Whatever. Let's just get past this part. Ugh. I just want to kill stuff. They're like, don't do it. And I'm like, why? What is the mission? Destroy all targets. Bro, I can't.
It does seem to be a transport with escorts. I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
I did not do anything. I'm just locked onto him. Can't say do anything weird. Oh, these guys? Okay.
ID complete. There are Russian fighters. What the hell is going on? Stay sharp. Right. I'm shooting down. Any complaints? Granted.
Woo! Almost fucking got hit. Oh wait, am I not supposed to hit those? I don't think I'm supposed to hit those targets. Bro. Are you still alive? Hey! Are you going into space? Don't go into space. I think those are the good drones, I don't know. Keeps locking onto them, I don't like it. Got him. I see one right there. They're not all dead. But they killed this fool. I don't know, maybe it's a good guy. What? Do not engage here. Give me a target, damn it. Keep switching targets on me. Who am I killing? Can I kill this guy? I did. I don't know, man. It fucking shot at me. What the fuck? Assholes. Dude, you took me to the start of the mission? Did I hit the right thing? Maybe not, I don't know. Got him. Oh no! Oh wait. I don't know. Did I shoot the wrong one again? Fucking it. Alright, don't shoot the F-18s. Don't shoot the C-1s. We established that now. I thought it was just the C-1s. That's my bad. We'll figure this out. Oh, didn't get lucky at that time. Got him. No FA-18s. Go after the Sioux. Ooh, got him. No, he's gonna be so close. Hey, bro. Quit flying so close to me. Oh, wait. I was looking at the wrong guy. Got him. YF something something? YF23. Okay. That's a new one. I missed him? Quit flying to space, you asshole! Alright, let's get past the FA-18s. We're gonna stop targeting them. That will help. Now that we've ignored them completely, we can focus on the target. Ooh, that was close. He almost hit me. Got him. Yay! I'm missing a drive, what?
Liaison escort is a radar lock. We're targeting you guys. What the hell? We were just helping them. Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Okay. I don't know where to go. Okay. Give me the order so I can shoot him. Good, bitch. Asshole. Took way too long to grant that. I can shoot these guys, right? They better let me shoot the C1s. We're gonna find out. If I get a mission failure, then... I don't know! What the fuck? Was that the that was a civilian one, wasn't it? Son of a bitch. It didn't... Why didn't they warn me after the first shot? That's what I was waiting on. I was like... This game's getting gay tonight. Game's getting gay tonight. Wait, how far back did I go? Did it take me all the way back? Son of a bitch. It took me all the way back to the beginning. Yeah, well, alright. It's the only way to get through the missions, I was supposed to get past this part a little bit faster. Because the next part's not very long if you do it right. I'll say any minute. Oh. Why doesn't the missile get in front of him? Got him. You got it. It's right next to me. Fucking keep hitting them before. Not you. There we go. Alright. I gotta be extra careful once I get past this part. Got him. Damn, how many times did I hit him? Alright, be careful now, pay attention. I'm missing the drive, okay. I know. Get away from him. Following me.
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Give me the go.
We did what we could. Weapons free. We're clear to attack the escort. Welcome. Understood.
You're gonna get mad if I kill it?
Hey, it's not our fault the moment's no reason. Why something like that? Willie D is the king of all.
They're not freaking out.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
What the fuck, bro? How do I keep getting the wrong one? That's so crazy. Why does it not have a checkpoint between there?
Not lying about carrying civilians. No. This is a soldier. Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts. I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight. I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
I'm not. Alright, so C1. What are these other ones called? C1s? What are the other ones called? FA-18. So I can shoot those, I just can't shoot the C1. Okay, so I had it backwards. Alright, we're not gonna shoot the C1 next time. Got it. Son of a bitch. Got him. Alright, don't shoot the C1. But get away from everything real quick. Now they're chasing me.
Hey, it's not our fault for all this in a reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses. To build something else entirely. Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
That was weird. I guess they're long range only. And we'll shoot when it's up close. Oops. Ooh! He almost hit me. It's like a random rocket in the air. Ooh, shoot. Are we stalling? We keep flying around each other. Get away from him for a second. Oh, that was him. Wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Got him. He's flying towards me. I didn't even realize it. Fucking A. Oh, quit spinning around me, little bitch. He's fucking trying to chase me. I'm both fucking spinning around each other right now. Bitch, get away from me. Bro. Got him.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
No, give me a checkpoint. The timer stopped.
All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopters flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
Finally! Jeez. These missions are so damn long. It's like all I want to fit into an episode half the time is just like one mission.
General, the Osean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Osean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the general now? No, we'd like you to dismiss them. Back here!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns? It's a state of civil war. The erosion army.
Whew. Give me a chill. It's like cold all of a sudden tonight here in Tennessee.
In order to we'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, what did you say? Apparently, it was shot down by another. I mean, at any. Always.
Bronze marksman. Okay. Well, I'm just now getting all these rewards. How many missions does this game have? It's like never ending.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there. So now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of comms. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that nose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guards' dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
When Osea attacked our capital, my father, who was never really suited for anything, he was to be flown out of the war zone to safety. The plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. A dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave, working together for peace. I'm sure the soldier who shot me knew I was the princess of Erusian. He was Erusian too. The soldiers had come. Now, there's no one left to protect me. I also know they killed me. can barely think. Feel weaker by the minute. Know who these soldiers are. They managed to take us with the water.
How long have you been?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. Tell her I've been for days. Gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me. This is an air-to-ground tactical radar. It still works. I noticed she walked with a friend. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
She knows. Your Royal Highness.
Opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission is.
1 second. Go back to Netherwave Volume 2 real quick.
Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilian. We're getting zip. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting. Now, regarding Count's suggestions about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large ocean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons for its base. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control. With that look on your face, Trigger, you know exactly what you want.
Trigger's ready to kick ass, and so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided. Let's get all the aircraft. Haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian force. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary conflict. Take a fast track, fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, drag your ass. You'll get left behind.
How much money do I got now? I feel like after this mission I'll probably have enough. I'm gonna save up. I want the F-35. I'm sorry. I gotta wait. vibrating.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP. Tails on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say? This is the AWACS Lancaster. The aircraft in your area belongs to the LRSSG. Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance. Roger. ID complete. Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side. Unknown successfully identified.
All allies. Or no, they're not. Is it on top of the mountain? Oh, I guess I got it. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't hit him. Oops, that was somebody's house, I think. Probably like identify these guys first. I'm like just having a little too much fun. I don't even know what it's targeting right now. Targeting something way the F off over there. I'm not even trying to target that. This right here, buddy. There we go. Who are you guys? You guys good guys or bad guys? Ow. Got him. Who are you? Ooh, that was close. Shut up. Missed.
Understood. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
We're down to less than half our vehicles. Good. We need help. Bring all the injured. I count 12 dead bodies here. The troops are on the ground. Please wait nearby to include their families. You're with us. The enemy APC from there.
Oops, those are allies. That guy's not there. Did I? My bad. I mean, they're right next to each other. Maybe you guys should ID yourselves. How about that? Did I get him? Ooh, it's a helicopter. The Rue Radicals. Shit. I missed him? That's not right. Got him. Ah! Away from me. Bro, you gotta get away from me. You're getting way too close. Getting way too flirty. I didn't realize there were helicopters shooting at me. I'm surprised you helicopters can even shoot at me. Got him. Woo, that was close. Oh, that stall actually might have saved me. That was a weird time to stall. An angel saved me. Oh my god. It's stalling. Man, quit frickin'. I'm not gonna give you that chance, bro. You might as well just stop chasing me. How do we get so close to each other so fast?
Identification complete. It's Russian bombers and their escorts.
Ooh, oh, that's why. Fucking A. That stall actually kind of fucked me up that time. Fucking helicopter. I didn't even know I was chasing a helicopter.
Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't.
You're dead. Can't believe I was chasing that guy. He was doing a pretty good job of evading though. Give him that. What the fuck did I hit? Dude, he shot my missile out of the air. That was kind of crazy. I didn't expect that. He's an advanced tank with anti-missile capabilities. Was there two of them right next to each other? Hold up, why are they still there? He's still on the fucking map? No way. Alright, no, he's dead. Howitzer? I think they're strong, huh? Hold up. Oh, my bad. Okay, I got this. Good. My bad. My bad, bro. Forgive me. Forgive me, Billy. You look like a Billy. You're a bad guy. You sure shit are. As soon as you took off, that sucks, bro. Oh! Ah! Oh my god, fucking A. Is that buzz got me? Really? I'm still here? Oh shit. You're gonna finish me off. Yeah, he does. Damn, they all do. Fucking A. Oh my god! That was a perfect stall. What? How did I fail? How did I fail? What happened? I don't even know what the fuck. Huh? I don't even know what the fuck I failed. What's the mission? I need to figure out the mission apparently. Identify enemies from allies and destroy all targets. Bro, that's the mission every fucking time. What are you talking about? He had a green target over him. And now they're all chasing me. Fucking aircraft. Where's that motherfucker at? There he is. Got him. Didn't get it. Don't stall right now. Another boat. How did I miss you? I knew he was an enemy though. Yeah, those are enemies. Oh, yeah. Those helicopters are fast. Got him.
Identification complete. Erosion bombers and their escorts.
Oh shit! He actually hit me. Fuck.
Take out all bombers. Flatten our allies. Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
How many targets in one area? Oh fuck. Well, they keep shooting at me. What the fuck? Just because I didn't identify them, they were shooting at me? That's stupid. What the fuck? I don't even know what the hell's shooting at me. There's like no other ships like around me. Must have been a SAM. I don't know. I'm about ready to call it a night. Plus I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. It already like quit the mission randomly on me once, so I'm just like, how fast do I gotta do this? should use my guns more. Sometimes I get lazy. Tank? Didn't even know. Fucking shoot me. The fucking bite on it. I knew it was an enemy, shut up. Who's over there? You're still alive. Ooh, got him before the missiles hit. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, motherfuckers! No, I definitely saw him shoot at me first, so I don't give a fuck at all. I saw him shoot at me. I don't feel bad at all. Y'all can yell all you want to. He shot at me first. Fuck you, bro. Some of this tank that keeps going back and forth. Whoa. Ooh, that was close.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Why didn't I follow him?
Watch it. The enemy has a lock on you. I've got a sitting duck here.
Ooh, that was fun. I'll wait for him. Oh, holy fuck! How am I still in this? I'm laying all the missiles on me thick. You at? Where's this guy? Where's my target at? He's way over there. Oh, what? Why am I targeting that guy? Hold up, what's my main target? I don't know. Fuck it. Kill everything! Fuck it! What fucking bombers? Those bombers? What the fuck? I don't understand how, like, the mission keeps failing so easily. I need to get off of here soon. I need to eat something. I can't believe it starts the whole mission ever. This is the last time I'm trying this. Where'd it go? Oh.
Just
Take all this out first.
Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
My ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible. We're down to less than half our vehicle. This isn't looking good. We need help. Bring all the
Oh, something hit it. Building was in the way.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Ooh, that was close.
We're outnumbered. Taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back. An explosion. It's nice. Do the countdown. 80 seconds to do it. My ship. Do the countdown. There's still one arsenal bird left.
I'm thinking I'm done, then there'll be like 2 more. I don't gotta do shit. Shut up.
We need to ID the bogies, take them down if they're hostile. Understood. Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them. ID complete. Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts. Cal's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies. Plenty of civilian casualties as well.
Ooh, that was close.
Possible of these munitions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Enemy pilot no classes. Trigger, boss, get over here quick.
What? Oh.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now. half the bombers remain. Can't let even one get away. Intercept those bombers. Target's in machine gun range. Missile evaded. Bombers are about to lose the island. Shoot them down now. Fox 3. All enemy bombers have been destroyed. We did it. Continue with the mission.
I love how long range these are. Still miss the. No! What? How did he get away from me that fast? No way. Oh, I got him. Oh no! I was doing good too. Let's see if I hit a checkpoint. If I didn't hit a checkpoint, I'm going to bed.
Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
Man, fuck this. Alright, I'm done for tonight. I don't know, it has like weird checkpoints in the mission, and you have to go really far before you hit it, so I'm just gonna call it a night, y'all. That's been fun though. Hopefully you liked tonight's video. Go ahead and like if you did. If you're new to the channel, please follow. We may or may not be here tomorrow. Have a good night.